Good day, welcome to your most preferred YouTube channel. My name is Angelo with your anchor, and I'm here with the updates as usual. Alright, so I want to draw our attention to something very important. I noticed, or we all heard the news during the first 20 days of President Bola Ahmed Tinibu. He quickly announced an enacting, or let me say he announced the evolution of a new policy. Yes, he passed a bill, or he passed a kind of he signed a bill. Yeah, let me use that word. He signed a bill on students' loan. All right, that is to say that to make things easier in the education sector, he, of course, lots of dailies reported it, as you can see on your screen. The Punch reported that Bola Tinibu has signed a student loan bill, okay, into law. Yes, so he signed a bill. I was correct, actually. Now, it's not bad that you signed a loan bill, a student loan bill, to help students, all right? And the requirements were outrageous, but news had it some few moments afterwards, everything, that the bill was amended somehow. That is not the bone of contention right now. The issue is, why was the bill signed? What was the importance of the bill? All right, because if you research, sometime many years ago, such a bill was passed too. All right, and that is the expose I'm bringing you today. I stumbled over the documents of the bill that was passed sometime in 1971, 1972, the same student loans bill, and it has not been, flagged down since then. It has not been removed by any administration. So which other bill did Bola Tinibu sign? So when we tell you that this particular government is filled with fraudulent people and fraudulent activities, okay, because there is no way this government or this administration is going to go off without taking billions and trillions of Nigerian naira with them, all right? And that is the more reason why I am sharing this secret file and document with you, all right? Now, I consulted sources and we established evidences that indeed there was a student loan bill that existed long ago and was never flagged down. But Bola Tinubu came, instead of to tell us he is resuscitating or is resurrecting or is rejuvenating the bill, he lied to us that he was passing or signing a new bill into law, like he was the savior, like he was the real messiah, like he is the person the students have been waiting for, so people can believe that yes, he is doing good. A fraudster will always remain a fraudster. Yes. So from my sources, let me establish the fact so you understand the link now. Bola Ahmed Tinibu and his government, of course, I've told you, are full of fraudsters and fraud-related decisions, all right? Now, it has begun to baffle me why such a man would really, such a man that wants to protect his integrity and dignity would come out and lie to over 200 million Nigerians, all right? Now, how can you sign a bill on student loans that has already been existent? All right, it has already been in existence, and it was even gazetted in 1971, according to our sources. All right, what were the plans? Why did you say that? Why did you lie? Are you used to lying? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So now on your screen is an evidence of the copy of the decree number 25. This decree was also known as the Student Loan Board Bill. Then it was known as the Students Loan Board, all right? But right now it was now passed into law, signed into a bill and passed into law by the president, okay? So as you can see, it has a heading, okay, that says Student Loans Board Decree of 1972. It was signed on the 1st of September 1971, carrying the letterhead of the federal military government of that time. All right, so that means really there was a bill like that. You just needed to kind of maybe renew it, or a kind of change the interface, you know, or refurbish it. Yes, let me use that word, or refurbish the bill, and then enact, or let me say, put it into, or pass it into reality. Okay, yes, you begin to apply it, not telling us that you are now signing it as if you are the person who initiated the idea and all that. Okay, so because you have a grip on government, you know all those things that were existent during the past, you now bring it back because you feel people from the past don't exist anymore. No, that is total lies. All right, even Business Day newspaper actually reported, as you can see on your screen, that Tinibu student loans law was an ill-conceived, half-baked policy. That means almost every columnist, every blogger, every writer, every journalist knew, and everybody that is as strong and as old in governance as the year 1971 knows that that particular bill that was passed was made up of lies and deceit. All right, I think Nigeria may not survive this if we allow such people continue to be presidents. Okay, hence the reason why we're calling on Nigerians to take up your country. Come and take over your country. In the wake of that, in the wake of taking back the country, I have George Galloway. Of course, George Galloway has been on the Tinibu case for a very, very long time now. He was the same man who swore that for Tinibu to continue to be the president of Nigeria, he rather dedicates all his time to bring him down, because he has made himself noticeable in the public space by, you know, all the wrongdoings he has done. Now, George Galloway has come out. He's a former parliamentary member from the UK. Okay, he has come out to call out Nigerians to take back their country. He used the example in Niger Republic. Of course, Niger Republic were allegedly selling uranium, their own uranium, their own natural endowment, selling it under the former president Mohammed Bassoum. They were selling the uranium for almost 80 to 82 dollars per measure. All right, yes, and that was very, very wrong. Okay, because uranium in the general market, or in the uranium world market, goes for $200 or 200 euros per ounce. All right, or per measure. Okay, so that means that the government was cheating the people of Niger Republic, and the French government too was benefiting from that cheat game. All right, so George Galloway, having exposed this, said something at the end of this video, and that is the main reason why I brought this video to your screens right now. All right, so while you're paying attention to what he's saying in the video, pay attention to his final words in the video, because those final words are the reason why I brought this video to your doorsteps. Stay tuned and watch this video.
I just want to leave you with this thought. The revolutionary government in Niger has just increased the price of uranium that it exports on the world market to 200 euros per kilogram. It was previously paying, or rather charging, 80 cents. The French were getting Niger's uranium for 80 cents per kilogram, and the world market price is 200 euros per kilogram, which is what little Macron will have to pay from now on. You see, it pays to stand up for your rights. That's what the people in Niger have done. It remains to be seen if the people in Nigeria will now do the same.
Yes, George Galloway there. Let's see if Nigerians will stand up and take back their country. That statement was very, very strong. It is a massive call to all Nigerians, both at home and in diaspora, to join hands by any legal means and take back the country. Because if you leave this country in the hands of those people where it is now, I don't think we may have a country in 8 years. All right. Now, finally, Obi Ezekwesili, the former Minister of Education, has given her own reaction to the judgment of the tribunal as regards the just concluded Presidential Elections Petitions Tribunal. Yes, her reactions are very, very, very true, and they are in line with the reactions of almost 80% of Nigerians who are against bad governance, against injustice, and against electoral irregularities and misconduct. Listen to Obi Ezekwesili while she broke down her own her own reactions in many points. She stipulated them and made sure it reached the right channels. Please, Obi Ezekwesili, next on your screen.
23 elections, and so citizens rightly concerned about the legitimacy of the democratic process now have all eyes on the judiciary. My eyes are firmly on the judiciary as well. Ladies and gentlemen, are we really a democracy? Was where I began to question and scrutinize our topic today. And I will give you some features of democracy. Democracy is about elections, not selections. Number two, democracy is about individual liberty and freedom of choice, which must be respected. Number three, free elections. That is, elections are free and open to all citizens of voting age. Each individual's vote will count the same as others. Number four, transparency and accountability are cornerstones of a democracy, properly so-called. Number five, majority rules, but minority rights are protected. And number six, there is cooperation and compromise, but not compromise in the definition of what most Nigerians consider compromise. It is the fact that in democracy you negotiate your perspectives in order to come to a consensus position. And then number seven, power and civic responsibility are exercised by all adult citizens. I go on to say that elections and the electoral process or processes or the electoral system, as it were, are the cornerstone of any democracy. Elections and other political processes are pivotal to the quality of a country's governance. That is really the case. And I'm sure that the more that we find our former leaders, like a President Jonathan, monitor elections across the continent, they cannot but understand this very important premise of what makes for a democracy. We have resorted to practicing pseudo-democracy in our continent, and we pay the price for it. Democracy has not failed Africa. What has failed Africa are very corrupted leaders masquerading as Democrats. That's what has failed Africa. Democracy, as a principle of governance, has not been practiced.
Yes, so will it be to every other good person and good politician or good, right-thinking person that stays in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. You will know that whatever she said in that write-up was quite true. Hence the reason why we must take back the country before it goes into extinction. INEC has robbed Nigeria, the judiciary has put hands to rob Nigeria, and politicians are still eating up the polity by robbing Nigeria. Let us make sure that we get back this country in no time. By any legal means, please. Now, like our videos, share them. Don't forget to watch till the end. And please drop a comment for us in the comment section, because we need these comments so we could improve and go further. Please subscribe to this channel and tap the notification bell too, so that you will always see me when I'm dropping a new update. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.